Okay, in this tutorial I'm gonna do a application where you can chat between the users. I'm using the application that I made to enter a profile and a profile picture. So let's begin. First of all, we're gonna need the horizontal arrangement and the text box, a button to send the message, and here it's a label. There's nothing appearing here because there's nothing, but when we send the message it's gonna appear on the label. First we're gonna need a new Firebase project, so I'm gonna call it CHATAPP. In the database we have to change the rules to public, so we put true here, also true here. We click on publish. On data we're gonna get the link, and under the configuration project settings we get the API key. So back here we're gonna put the Firebase component. I'm gonna set the token and also the URL. Under the blocks we're gonna get the send button. We're gonna make a if statement. We're gonna put a if statement to check if the message is entered, if there is some text under the text box. So if it's not and it's empty, we're gonna set a message. So we're gonna need a notifier. We're gonna set the message so the user have to enter some text. He can't send an empty text, so enter a message first. If it's not empty, we're gonna go and get the Firebase store. The tag is gonna be just the name chat. So it's gonna be chat here. The value to store, it's gonna be a combination. So first we're gonna set the username. So we're gonna need the label username text. We're gonna give a space, 2 dots and a space. and the last part is the message that he's sending. So is the text send text. Now what we're gonna need is the Firebase data change event. We're gonna have to make a if statement, compare text, if the tag is equal to chat, then we're gonna set the label message text to value. We need also here the label message, and here we're gonna go and set to the next line. And also we're gonna hide the keyboard when we click on the send button. So I'm gonna make the application, and we're gonna test the application. So let's compile. Okay, so now I'm gonna enter the application. I'm gonna send a message. And it's appearing here as the message that I just sent. Now checking on my cell phone, I'm gonna send another message here. So this one here is the second user, and this one is the first one. I forgot to put here to erase the message after you send. So we are gonna do this now. And also here on the Firebase we have the chat, we have the message from the second user, and that this one is the message from the first user. So back here we're gonna go and set the text send text to nothing. So when we send the message, it's gonna erase the message that we sent on the text box. Now what I'm gonna do is to make the push notification. I'm gonna use an extension from the Pura Vida apps. Is this one here, simple notification extension. I'm gonna put this on the description so you can download this one. You come here in the end and click in download. We're gonna go on Thunkable extension, import, so now we're gonna put this on the application, on the project. We can set an icon here to appear, and I'm gonna set as this icon here that's invisible. And message PNG, so this one here under the blocks. Every time that the message enters, we're gonna go and send the title is gonna be message from CHATAPP. The text, the seconds, I'm gonna put as 1 second. The text, I'm gonna put the value here, and the start text, so the start text is gonna be get value, and the text here I'm gonna put as check the chat app, or check the chat. There is a new message. So we also have a button here that I'm gonna send the application to background, because the only limitation about this extension here is that the application must be on the background. You cannot close the application, otherwise you won't receive the push notification. So I'm gonna set that button to move to task to back, is the other event here on this extension. So now I'm gonna send a new message. Actually, I need to compile the application, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna enter the application. I'm gonna send a new message. It's already appearing here, the push notification. So when you click this, it comes to the first screen, so we have to change that. I'm gonna need to enter again. I'm gonna send a message. So here's the push notification, and also on my phone I have the notification here. Let's put this on the background. Okay, now I'm gonna send a message here. It's appearing there, the push notification. Okay, back here I made a few adjustments that I'm gonna show after I test the application. So I'm gonna enter here. So I received the push notification. Now I'm gonna send this to background. I'm gonna send a new message here. And the push notification appear here. So I'm gonna click on the new message, and it's gonna come to the chat application. So sending a message here. I'm gonna receive a push notification. Clicking on it, I'm gonna go back here. I'm logged as Superfly2. So the user have to click on this button to send the application to the background. So what I did here was to change the text to get value on the data change, and the start text to new message. So back on screen 1, when we get the get plain start text equal to new message, we're gonna send the person to profile with the start value new message. So he's gonna go to the profile picture, where you see profile screen, where you see the message, the new message. So it's not appearing here because we are not logged in. So you have to log in again. Now go back to background and enter a message. Then you see the push notification, and you can see the message. So for this video is this. I hope you like it, and if you like this one, you can subscribe to the channel, and or you can make a question on the comments, and try to leave a like if you like the video.